Hello, Luketter here, and today we are going to finish up my Paint and Take D&D mini from Matsuri-Con. If you saw my previous vlog of Matsuri-Con, then you'll see that this is as far as I got. I had very basic apple barrel paint to use, and so I am going to re-go over some, like the flesh, the leather. I'm going to find a better color for his blonde hair, those kind of things, because I wasn't super happy with the colors used. The color I was happy with is that blue on his tunic. It looks really nice, and I do not have a dark, vibrant blue like that in my painting collection. So I'm very scared to screw up that blue, and that's kind of towards the end of the video. You'll see me kind of do some highlights on it, and not happy with that. But overall, the mini doesn't have as much detail as I would like, but it's a D&D miniature, so that's perfectly fine. A lot of browns, which it's fine. Leather's supposed to be brown. But, like, at the time when I painted his hair blonde, he really looked like Rhina from Attack on Titan. And I was like, that looks really cool. And then when I'm painting him, got home and I'm painting him here, I was like, he's got a mustache. Like, oh, crap. So he's older Rhina. Whatever. But yeah, I re-go over all the leathers, his skin color, all the browns for the wood. I do the metal. I go in and I do some shading on some stuff and start, it's starting to come together. But since he's a D&D miniature, I'm trying to figure out where he's going to fit into my D&D campaign, because I gotta use him. Other than just, some random dude at the tavern. So he might be someone the party meets with. He's more of a hero kind of character. That's the vibe he's giving me, at least, as the painter. So I don't know, we'll see. That, and for his class, I could see him either being a fighter, because he's got that mace, or a ranger, because he's got the crossbow in the back. So you could use him for anything you really want to. But for the name, obvious choice is Rhina, but I don't want to make that double traitor kind of distinction to my players and have them go down a random goose chase for something that doesn't even exist. He'd be a Jack. He looks like a Jack. Or Gilligan. Oh my god, he could be a goofy Gilligan. I don't know, but it's basically just, coming up with the random backstory bits. That's the fun part. But in this point in the painting, I've highlighted all the leather, and I started highlighting his tunic, which I thought looked really good with just one color up highlight. But I didn't have, a color to go one step further, so I had to make a crazy big jump that I'm not too happy about. Here I decided to try something different with his blonde hair. I just, painted it all white, and then I'm gonna go in with a shade of Seraphim Sepia just to knock it down and give it a dirty blonde. Yeah. And here's that further blue that I don't have after the highlight I already did. And I think it's just too bright and doesn't quite, it's too drastic of a contrast. I needed another in-between color between the other blue, the darker blue that I had, and then this one. End of the day, it'll probably work out. He doesn't look too bad. The stuff on his stomach I thought looked bad, but you know, hey, not everything can be perfect. You go in and highlight his skin, finishing touches a little bit, and Jack Gilligan, whatever his name, who knows, is almost done. All right, stating it now, his name is Jim Jacobson, and he is a ranger. Jim Jacobson, he's a ranger. And let's get into the glamour shots. This has been Luke Header, and thanks for watching my put together video on this D&D miniature that I had to paint and take from Matt Suricon. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment what his name or race should be. I know we said Jim Jacobson as the ranger, but that's always up to change. See you next time. Remember, just keep painting.